What's going on, guys? It is Alone Courier here, and I'm here to talk to you guys today about the Gears of War 4 DLC plan that has been released and has been going around on the internet recently. And it really makes no sense to me. I mean, it makes sense in some way, but it's really hard to understand. It's kind of not, but it kind of is at the same time. The thing they're doing, right, is they're going to be giving us free DLC maps each month for a year, or however long they decide to do it, which is cool. I am completely fine with that. And there's obviously going to be microtransactions, so it's kind of like Halo 5 in that way, that they gave us free DLC maps, but they added microtransactions. But these microtransactions are in the form of packs, like loot cases or supply drops, and it's not that bad because you can earn them. That has been officially announced. Another thing that has been said so far is that these loot packs probably won't contain weapons. It's probably going to be character skins, weapon skins, cards, stuff like that, Not really OP shit like weapons or anything like Call of Duty, but they're also giving us free DLC maps each month for a year, which is pretty cool, Not a lot of games companies are doing that right now, well, AAA companies anyway. But one thing that's quite weird about it is they said the maps that they add in will rotate into the playlist and also out of the playlist, which means when new maps come in, some of the older maps might come out. Not the base game maps, not the vanilla maps, the DLC maps. That seems kind of weird to me. Another thing as well is you can also buy the maps, even though they're free, but that's for custom matches, private matches, you know what I'm saying here. Honestly, I'm not too sure if I'm very keen on this concept. It seems a bit weird that they're going to be adding in maps and taking them out. I mean, hopefully it's not permanently taking out maps, because what if there's a really fucking good map and we'll never see it again? That is pretty annoying. But it's also good at the same time, especially if one of these maps end up being like, I don't know, Combine or something, where it gets voted for every single time, and it never ever, it never has another map voted over it. It'd be pretty cool in that sense, because at least some maps aren't going to be rotated constantly. That's a good idea, but I'm not very keen on the concept of them taking out the maps at the same time. I don't really like that. It's not exactly the worst thing I've ever heard. I mean, we're still getting free DLC, which is awesome, So many companies are not doing that right now, and it's just cool to see that two big companies have done it. Obviously going to be Coalition are doing it with Gears of War 4, and then you've got 343 doing it with Halo, and it might encourage other companies to do it for free. Not that companies like Activision would ever listen, though. I doubt they'd ever give us free map packs for Call of Duty, unless it's some piece of shit like Nuketown free. Something like that would be free, but it's a terrible map all round. But yeah, it's pretty cool that we're getting the maps for free at least. I mean, I'm excited about that, and I'm pretty happy about that. But I'm not too keen on the fact that it's going to rotate in and out, which is, I've just got really mixed feelings on it, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know how to feel about this. It's kind of weird. Hopefully it doesn't mess up the game too much. And with the microtransactions, some people have been arguing on forums, oh, this is going to be like so bad for the game. I don't think it's going to be that bad for the game. I mean, I've got mixed feelings on it, so I can't really comment fully, but, the game's good enough anyway. I mean, it's not like a game that I'm going to stop playing just because it's got this shit in it. I mean, the gameplay's impressive, the graphics are okay. I mean, it's a beta, the graphics will be changed. It's been announced by Rod Ferguson, the guy that's doing the work for Gears of War 4, that it will be changed. I guess he's like the community manager or some sort, but he has announced the graphics will be improved when the full game is out. Just they're beta graphics, so they're not exactly the best looking graphics right now. And yeah, so the game runs smooth enough. The power weapons are good, nice and overpowered, everything feels good. The active reloading system, I was against it personally originally, but now I have played with it and I don't think it's that bad. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool and I really do like it now. I mean, this game, in terms of Gears of War, this is probably one of the best ones that's ever been out. I mean, some people obviously have their reservations because it's a new company, being the Coalition. Honestly, these guys have done a pretty good job with Ultimate Edition, and they're doing a good job with Gears of War 4 now. I mean, it's not like a shit game, and even if it is a bad game, I doubt it will ever be worse than Judgment. Gears of War Judgment, oh dude, that game was awful. That is basically the equivalent of Halo 3 ODST, which basically should be Halo 3 ODLC. That game should have been DLC. So should have Judgment, because Judgment basically worked the same way as Halo 3 ODST, where it expands upon the original game and it doesn't give you much more over it. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed the video. It's been The Lone Courier. I'll see you guys in the next one. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I always do appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.